I'm back with another short video for you. I got my old and trusty Toyota Avalon here. This is our old and trusty 2000 Toyota Avalon Relic. I call it Relic. It was 322,000 miles. And I found another small problem. So I've noticed we have no horn. No matter what we do, we have no horn. So I'll show you how to fix this problem. First thing we have to do, pop the hood. So once you open the cover where the fuse box is, look over here. It should say horn. You see, horn. It even says in Japanese. So if you can't see it in English, you can't read it in English, it says in Japanese. So based on this diagram, horn fuse 10 amp is right here. See? This one says horn. It should be this one right here. Let's check this fuse. And we have this special tool to remove the fuse. We're just gonna put it on top and pull the fuse out. And let's look at it. You see our fuse is blown. So let's try replacing it. Now it looks like we have spare fuses here. And even here it says spare, you know, spare. So that would be these fuses. You can grab one, spare, if you have it. If you don't, you have to go to the store and buy it. But we have a nice new fuse here. So we're gonna plug it in. Let's push this fuse into place. You see, it's a good fuse. It's not blown. So we're gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna replace this. I'm gonna put I purchased lots of fuses on Amazon, this little box. I'm gonna put where it says spare, I'm gonna put a spare fuse just to have it, just in case. Okay, this is our spare fuse, just so we have one. We need a smaller. All right, so we replaced the fuse that goes to the horn, and I replaced the old spare fuse. So we have an extra just in case of emergency. Let's put the cover back. Let's try it again, see if the horn works. The horn is not working. So next step, what we're gonna do, we're gonna check the relay. See, it says here relay and fuses. Let's go back to that. When we look in this diagram, you see it says horn. That's our relay for the horn, which is number 2 right here. It says Toyota relay Denso. And if this is not clicking when you're pressing the horn, when you try to on the steering wheel press the horn, if it's not clicking, if you don't hear any clicking sound, most likely it's the fuse. So you just pull it out and replace it. So press on the horn and hear if any sound coming from the relay. So when you hear the relay clicking, that means the relay is good. That's good. It means we have a problem right here with this horn. I'm gonna look over this horn, see how it looks. It looks rusty. It looks very rusty. And it's bad. I'm gonna replace it. So we have one horn here and one on the bottom. One is low and one is high. Very easy fix. So let's remove this horn. On Toyota, it's very easy. Take this bolt out of there. This is our horn, and it looks very, very bad. So let's disconnect it. Push on this tab and pull this connector out. There you go. And this is the connector we have for the horn. This is a Toyota connector. And let's look at our horn. It's rusted through. Oh shit. It looks like it was submerged in water or something. But it's bad, so we're gonna throw it away. And it says Denso. This is a part number, I think. It says Denso. So I went on Amazon and I bought this brand new horn. low and high. Let me show you how it looks. Brand new horn. It even says genuine parts. This is for Toyota, but it's aftermarket one. It looks good. 12 volts, and this connector should work for our Toyota. And there's a second one here, exactly the same. I like the way it looks. This is high horn, and this one is, it says low horn. So let's install it. So these horns come with a bracket, some tools, so very easy to install. So before we do any installation, clean this area with like a brush. Let's install this metal bracket on the back. So this bolt couldn't fit through this hole, so I made this hole a little bit bigger. I drill it out, and we're gonna mount this horn like this right here. I actually might have to bend this bracket a little bit too, because this horn is a little bit big. So let's see if it actually works. So we're gonna insert this bolt here. Make sure it's tight. Now we're gonna reinsert this connector, and it clips. This is good. This is tight. Let's see if it actually works. Moment of truth. So as you heard, this horn works perfect. It's very loud, and I like the sound of it. The only thing is, I have to move this bracket, like I have to bend this bracket, so when I close the hood, it won't hit this horn. So I bend the bracket this way a little bit, and let's see if we can close the hood. Okay, good, it's not touching anything. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. And now I have to replace that horn right there, but in order to get to that bolt, I have to remove this headlight. I have to remove this bolt here, here, and here. So let's remove this one. Second one. And the third one. So now I took a flathead screwdriver. We're gonna just pop it right here, and now the headlight is moving. We're just gonna pull this thing out. So now we can take this light and pop it out, so we have more room to work with. And you might have a hard time removing it because of this plastic piece right there getting stuck a little bit. You see this part right here and this part right here. You just gotta wiggle the light out, and it just comes out very easy. I just disconnected our headlight just to have much more room to work with, which is right here, our bolt for the horn. We gotta remove that. So I take this kind of 12mm wrench, and I'm gonna just remove this bolt. There you go. Remove the bolt, and let's disconnect this connector on the bottom. This was all kind of rusted, so it was hard to remove it, but I did it. This is our horn. I'm gonna clean this bolt so we have a good connection to the frame. Just give it a good clean. Also, I'm gonna clean this area. Make sure I have a good connection. So I installed this bracket, and let's see how it fits in there. And we're gonna secure this bolt and connect the connector down there. Hopefully it works. Just secure this bolt. Make sure it's tight. We need a good connection. And let's reconnect this connector on the bottom, which is right there. See, it's right there. Click it into place. It should click. There you go. So what I did, I disconnected this high horn, and I'm just gonna test if this one works fine. This is our low horn. We'll see if it works. Okay, moment of truth. So now I know this one works. Low horn works. Everything is secure there, connected. I'm gonna reconnect our high horn. So actually my nephew told me to do this. He's a smart guy, and it does make sense. If the water gets in here and it's gonna sit here, you will have a corrosion build up again. You have to replace it eventually in the future. So this way the horn is pointing down and the water will not get in there. Same thing with that one. So thanks for advice. So ask my wife to test the horn. Okay, good, good. You did very good. Thank you for helping me. Very kind. Thank you. Now I got my helper to close the hood. Slam that hood. Slam it. There you go. Good job. Thumbs up. Thank you for helping me. So now you know how to replace the horn, how to check the fuses, how to check the relay, and you can repair your horn yourself. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video.